Hello, I'm Dr. Fiona Kennedy, and this is my second video around coping with coronavirus. And today I want to talk about some crisis survival skills. So this is for when we get so uptight and distressed. It might just be we get irrational, we get anxious, irrationally anxious, or maybe something terrible happens, like somebody dies, or we're looking at being diagnosed as positive, or whatever kind of disaster happens. And when we get very, very, very anxious, our whole physiology gets very excited. So excited, actually, that our ability to think shuts down. So I'm going to tell you about the first of these 4 TIP skills, TIPP. And these skills are from a therapy called dialectical behavior therapy. And they are techniques which actually bring your whole physiology down so that you can think and decide what to do next. Because there's no point trying to think when your brain is shut down. But before we do that, I just want to remind you of the last video, which is also on my YouTube channel, where we talked about these 4 potential stages that we all go through when we're trying to come to terms with this massive pandemic just being around us. And I had some great feedback from people about that, so thank you guys. Some people say maybe I should point out that sometimes we get stuck in denial or defending. And also maybe that I should point out that it's not that we all get into deciding and we're fine. We may find ourselves going back and forwards through these stages. And as we do, especially in the despair stage, we may feel panic, we may feel very high levels of anxiety, even those of us who don't usually struggle with that. The first one of the TIP skills is called temperature of your face, which might sound a bit strange. So just to explain, we've all got a reflex called the mammalian diving reflex. So it's a reflex that all mammals have. And it turns out that if you put your face into some very cold water and you hold your breath at the same time, and you count to 30, so 30 seconds, so that's like 1 elephant, 2 elephant, etc. Then your whole body will think that you're diving. And it's the same reflex that free divers use, which kind of brings the heart rate down, it brings the breathing rate down, it really sets off the parasympathetic nervous system to come in and calm everything down. So I'm going to show you how to do this, and you'll see I've got all my nice makeup on, just to say, you know what, if you're really panicking, who cares about your makeup? So I'm going to demonstrate this. I have here my own personal bowl of water, and I'm going to stick my face in it for 30 seconds. Do bear with me. And because I'm not actually panicking right now, I'm just going to breathe a little bit first as if I was. So when you're panicking, you're kind of like breathing is coming short and fast, isn't it? And what that means is it makes you a bit dizzy, it makes you like full of oxygen, it sends all the blood to the extremities, get ready for fight or flight, etc. So ideally, this is a great technique for when your body is in that state. However, I recommend you practice like me when you're not in that state, so you know what to do. Okay, so here goes. And there we are. Oh, goodness me. So, if I had been panicking or highly anxious, I would now be in a different physiological state. And then I can use other strategies like thinking about how to proceed, you know, sort of with intention. So, oh, I've got a bit on my specs there, I'm just dripping it. Yeah, so try this at home. If you don't feel happy about sticking your face in water, or like say you haven't got a bowl of water handy, you can't rush into the ladies and run the sink, you can use some alternative techniques which we've spoken about. We've written a book called Get Your Life Back, the most effective therapies for a better you, and we lay these out in there. If you want to email me at Dr. Kennedy at greenwoodmentors.com. I'll send you a free chapter showing you how to do this. You can take some frozen peas and don't put them on your face straight away, just wrap them up with some towel so you don't burn your face, and then just hold the whole thing against your face. Again, for 30 seconds, holding your breath. Again, if that's not possible, you can just take a towel, like a small hand towel, and wet that towel, and then keep that towel next to you, and it will evaporate, so it will become quite cold. And then when you need to do this technique, just pick up the damp towel, put it against your face, hold your breath, count to 30, 1 elephant, 2 elephant, and then release. So I hope you all have fun at home with this great technique. And although it can be fun practicing, you know, at serious times when you're feeling very, very anxious and you need to come down, I really recommend this technique. And in my next videos, I'm going to tell you about the other ones. But for now, I'll just leave you with that. So visit my website, greenwoodmentors.com, to see lots of other interesting things. Send me an email, drkennedy at greenwoodmentors.com. That's just dr, no dot. And I'd love to hear back from you, and stay safe and stay calm.